Hi everyone, welcome back to True Alchemy. So today's reading is an interesting one. We're going to be finding out who's coming into your life. This reading will be mainly focused around the singles. So even if you're not a single, you can still watch this reading. Pick the one which calls your name the most. We have 4 piles for today's reading from the left to right. The first pile is Pink Opal. The second pile is Cherry Blossom Flower Agate. The third pile is Laguna Agate. And the fourth pile is Pink Tumble. Pause if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello pile number 1, if you chose the Pink Opal. This is going to be your reading, so let's find out who is coming in your life. The first card is of the High Priestess. This is something that you're intuitively expecting. This is somebody that you're intuitively expecting already. Piscean energy. This is somebody that you, maybe if you've been watching other readings, you know this person keeps popping up. And I'm hearing from Spirit, yes, it's the person that you're thinking about. This person is coming back into your life. Spirit, what do I need to know about this person? So I'm gonna shuffle the deck. I don't really, mix for reversals, but for your reading, I feel guided to. You know, this person, whoever they are, they see you as a very interesting person. And it's kind of like the curiosity of what you're doing and who you might be sleeping with is the word that I'm hearing. Is really like eating them up. And you know, this person has not had the best interests for you at their heart is also what I'm hearing. I am seeing the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. This person has been holding themselves back because I'm hearing the words redemption. They want to redeem themselves in your eyes. I feel like flipping a romance angel. Passion, you know, because they were more passionately driven and this person didn't want a relationship. 3 of Self with retreat. They pulled back from you because they didn't want a relationship. I'm hearing easy peasy. It was very easy for them to separate themselves from you when this all was happening, is what I'm hearing. Whenever this was happening, this could have happened 2 months back, this could have happened 6 to 7 months back as well. And for few of you, for a few of you, it's also like 2 years back. This is like someone that It could be any type of a relationship, situationship, committed, or like the talking stage, or things of that sort. And I think whatever happened spiritually, I'm hearing that this person at that point, it was not for them. I'm hearing it was not about the right or wrong choice. Whatever choice they were making was right for them. They were supposed to do that. So maybe that's important for you to know why they made that choice, and they had to go through their own karmic lessons. See, there were things that this person had to go through, whether it was with their experience with you, whether it was their experience without you, with other people. So whatever it was, this person had to learn certain things. I'm hearing commitment phobe. It's almost like this person had to learn specific things that were destined for them to experience. Let's just put it that way, okay? So I have the card Mirak, embrace oneness with the universe. Number 16. So this is Nas, feel loved and proud. Minimus, commune with the source. This person, wherever they were, whatever they were doing, it's almost like at that point in their life, this person really had to, again, I'm telling you, had to experience what they had to experience, okay? I'm hearing that song, Nothing Can Stop Me, I'm All the Way Up. Oh, I feel such itchiness in my throat. I'm hearing that this person's throat chakra is opening up, which really talks about their ability to be more vulnerable, okay? So we have the cards very soon, and stay optimistic about your love life. Definitely, I'm not gonna lie, they took you for granted. See, life is not just black and white, there's gray areas, and that is how I perceive. That is my philosophy. You may or may not agree with it, but even if this person had to reject you in some shape or form, or you felt like they rejected you, whatever it was, they had to go through their own process, and it was not the right time. However, I am nobody to say what is right and wrong, or which is the right and wrong time in your scenario. But as a collective general reading, I am just picking up that this person had to go on their own journey. That's what I would really say over here. This person had to go on their own journey. That's what I keep hearing. So I have this pre-shuffle card, and Spirit is telling me why this person is coming back in your life. So we have the card of Emptied, 24, the ending and beginning lie at the either side of the same door. Hmm. I'm understanding that at the point when this person was taken away from you, I can see the greens over here, right? It's almost like giving a lot of replenishment, and the earth signs to me, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I was about to say Cancer as well. So that could be someone's sun moon rising. I'm also kind of feeling like I'm eating up words in your reading. Never mind. I feel like this person with the 24 reduced to 6, it's all about balance for me. At the point where this person left the situation, Spirit knew that this person is going to deplete you, because they were depleted themselves. So they would have kind of leached onto you. Lack for a better word, they would have just depleted you. They would have kind of exhausted you. Um, it's almost like an empty well, like there's no water coming from the underground, is what I'm seeing over here. This person, also their root chakra was very imbalanced. So now this time around, this person has done some sort of healing, is what I am hearing, that they want to come around. Patience. And I don't think that this person specifically has a motive in mind about what they're wanting with you, or why do they want to come back. It's almost like they just want to talk. That's what I'm seeing over here. I just want to talk to you. We have a 6 and 7, and 16 is again 7, and then we have 2. So we have twice we have twice 7. I've also been seeing triple 7. So maybe that is significant for someone over here. The patience card from the Osho Tarot always reminds me of the Empress, generally speaking. And I feel like this is about how this person has had, like, I'm telling you, if this person was not around, which I would place my bet on, this person had other karmic partners that they had to learn the same lesson through. So it's almost like, you were kind of, I wouldn't say saved, but in a sense, yes, you were saved from this person, because they were very, very depleted, and I can't really, keep saying the same thing, honestly. It's like they were just empty, and that's the main reason. Sometimes maybe things just don't have a way more deeper meaning than we're looking for. I don't know why I needed to say that, but maybe you've been, like, racking your brain to find out some hidden underlying cause when there's none. It wasn't the right time for both of you to have any interaction. I'm getting the word simple word conversations. You were just not meant to interact with each other because the universe were protecting you from each other. That's what I'm picking up over here. Effervescence, cultivate love. Because what you wanted, pile number one, is something that this person was not capable of giving. And at this point, I feel like you have also learned your own lessons. Oblivion, open your arms, number 20. See, you had this energy at that point whenever we're talking about the past when they left. Is and I keep getting like you perceived them leaving. It's almost like something was just your perspective and something was their perspective, and then the other thing was in the middle, which was actually the truth of it. That's what I'm saying. It's not just black and white. There are gray areas that we may not be able to perceive in the moment, and when we look back from far in the future, then we understand, oh, why it happened. Sometimes we're too zoomed in, and right now maybe you've been trying to look for reasons why they rejected you, watch too many tarot readings, psychoanalysis on this person, and I feel like you've been coping up with the fact that they didn't choose you. That's what I feel. And it really affected your self-esteem. And that's why you've been kind of like racking your brain as to why did they do that? What is their fault? It's almost like it was difficult for you to cope up with the fact that they left. And you just wanted to find a reason, even if not to make them a bad guy, but to justify something to yourself that, they're probably like lacking somewhere, and that's why they couldn't give me a commitment. Or I'm paraphrasing, honestly, I'm getting certain words that maybe they might click with someone. The kind of narrative or the story that you've been telling yourself to cope up with this situation, that's what I'm picking up over here. But I think that the reality of it was something that you didn't you couldn't tell yourself, or you couldn't validate yourself that this has affected your self-esteem, and that is what this situation was teaching you: how to not take somebody else's behavior personally, and always return back to yourself and remind yourself that you are worthy of love despite anybody's selection of you or not. That's what I'm really picking up over here. This must have been a pretty difficult situation for you, because I feel like it deeply impacted you, and for a few of you I feel like you kind of brushed it off and you didn't really look deeper into why it made you feel so bad. Like, it could have been a brief interaction, it could have been something that you didn't realize that really got close to your heart, or it was probably, it triggered, I'm not saying that there wasn't an emotional connection, but I'm hearing from spirit that it triggered your egos, plural, so it means that it triggered both of you, in a sense that it triggered your core belief that I am unworthy, and that's what you guys had to work on, because High Priestess Piscean energy is all about 12th house subconscious patterns. We have soulmates. So yes, you felt something, and maybe with the playfulness, it was always about just having a fun time, and you didn't realize that you were actually catching feelings, see, getting to know each other. It's almost like this kind of, modern times situationship, getting to know each other, and it's almost like you fell for each other, and at that point the universe had to separate the both of you, because Well, I just explained you, for all sorts of reasons. And I kind of feel like there's this energy of cockiness. I'm not sure where does it come from in this specific reading. I'm getting a little inclination from your person that, it's almost like their energy. Sometimes this person probably used to hide their feelings for you way too much, and it made you feel kind of shitty, is what I'm hearing. um of course, I mean, that's bound to make any person feel shitty. It's like this person didn't want to be vulnerable with you. That's what I'm really picking up. Yeah, they didn't want to be vulnerable with you. So I'm getting more about who is coming towards you. For a few of you, there's also a past friend that is coming. I'm getting a platonic energy. It's a very random message, but somebody out there, you have a bisexual friend you never knew that had feelings for you. I'm specifically picking up on the image of a girl, so that's like a female gender. Anyway, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's the spirit's telling me this is about this person's feelings, whoever this is, and whoever is coming in your life. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing the song. My heart goes like da 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 da. So we have Two of Wands as well. I heard incognito mode. We have the Chariot in reverse. Oh, I still, however, feel like this is someone who's bringing in a little bit of hesitation, a flimsy energy with a star. I also feel like this person has recently seen a picture of you, stalked you, or just, I don't know. I'm not digging this energy, honestly, because it's really like, it's like I'm really having to dig deep. This person doesn't let me see how they feel about you. That's why I don't like that energy. It's making me work harder. So this could be someone that you feel like, or you pick up on this analogy, that they tend to make people chase. It's like they just can't believe somebody genuinely wants to be with them. That is their projection. It doesn't make them any less worthy of love. They do deserve someone that genuinely wants to stick around. And I feel like this person has always been made felt like they're the option. Now, that's nothing on you. It's probably something that they do. Again, there's a gray area, right? It's not just black and white. Like, this person probably has a demeanor that doesn't allow people to take them too seriously as well, because maybe they act very interested one minute and the next minute they're not interested. And this is their fear of being taken advantage of. And that's why this person mostly operates with Chariot, Cancer in reverse, from their shadow attribute. That is why they are very controlling. That is why they kind of imitate. Now, the word is imitate. They kind of just give out this vibe of being superior than other people when they actually just want to avoid disappointment. Oh my god, pile number one, my heart. You have no idea how much this person struggles with being loved. And again, that is not at all your thing to solve or fix. But with what I see over here, this person really, really struggles with accepting the fact that somebody generally wants to be in a relationship with them. I can see how, they would think that nobody takes them seriously. Oh, I would say there's a little bit of, hypocrisy involved in this, because they never really put their best foot forward and give somebody else the reason to take them seriously as well. This person is not aware of how they self sabotage. I'm gonna tell you that about them. And that is clearly in your face why the universe had to remove this person from your life, right? we have protection. I told you, thank you, Spirit. Set personal boundaries. At that point, you were not strong enough, and I would say mature, to understand or discern. I would rather say that, this person is not good for you. At that point, you were just not at that level. There's nothing wrong with it, and that's why the universe exists, where it protects us from ourselves, and that's what the universe did for you, right? That's what I'm really seeing over here. We have which the magic you seek is inside of you, let it flow. So during this time, with whatever had triggered you, it's almost like you couldn't escape the thoughts of this person. That's what I'm picking up. For a few of you, it doesn't have to be that intense, but I am picking up that there are certain people that you couldn't stop thinking about this person. They could have been in your dreams and whatnot, and because they were energetically in your sphere, and it's not something that this person was purposely trying to do. I'm going to tell you that this person was trying to avoid thoughts of you, but there's also this energy. I'm being reminded of this card again. Oh, I dropped a card. The emptied card. It's almost like you were also at this phase in your life where you were quite depleted. So I'm hearing the song Two Wrongs Make No Right. It's by Zayn Malik. It's called Outside. It's a beautiful song. But just the lyrics I'm being reminded of, it says two wrongs make no rights. It's almost like you can't put two depleted people and expect a positive outcome to come out of it. It's almost like, it would have been unhealthy. It would have been toxic for the both of you. That's a very strong word that I'm getting. It's going to be unhealthy. So the universe had to do what they had to do for you guys. That's what I'm really picking up over here. So how are they viewing you right now? That's what I feel like taking out. How are they viewing pile number 1? The Hermit in reverse. I don't know if this person heard you're dating someone. There's two probable causes that could be over here for this person's assumption is what I'm either you're out and about, you're dating people, and they're thinking that you're being reckless with your energy. I'm hearing act out, quote unquote. Or if that's not you, they think that you're coming out of your shell, you're showing the world what you're about. And with the Hermit in reverse, you're being a little bit lighthearted. Maybe you used to be very serious before. I think that you were also operating out of shadow attributes, so you were also controlling in some shape or form, and now you're kind of like, okay, I'm not going to be perfectionist. I don't have to be so and so kind to gain somebody's approval. And I feel like this person has a pretty good read on you. That's what I'm picking up. So you'd be surprised about how much this person kind of understands subjects of emotional intelligence. That's what I would say. How are they seeing you? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Again, out and about. Something about it is out and about. And I'm hearing like pretty well dressed. And we have the Empress card over here, the Taurus energy. So something about a lot of people wanting you. But also maybe this person heard about a chaotic conflict that happened between you and some of their mutuals. Or yeah, if this message doesn't resonate, it's not for you. But for some of you, I'm hearing that they heard about a fight or a tiff or something that happened at a party or something like, this person got to know about it. It's not making them look at you in a negative manner. There's nothing like that. It's just I feel like this person thinks that you are also fighting your urge to be around them with the Empress, because you're realizing your worth. Or I wouldn't say that they would put it in that manner, but yeah, I feel like they're just like, okay, you know what, they're probably not going to pay any heed to me. That's what I'm really picking up over here. Okay, so pile number 1, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the cherry blossom flower agate, this is going to be your reading about who's coming in your life. or towards you. Um, this energy feels very free flowing, feels like positive vibes, feels like someone, I'm getting the word orthodox. Um, and I'm also, it's like a good blend of something conventional, but somebody that is looking for a person, like a worthwhile situation. This is not someone that's 100% keen on having like they're desperate for a relationship, but they do recognize oh, I sounded like a dog probably. But it's kind of like this analogy where I feel like this is someone who's got a nice sense of humor. This is someone who's lively. This is someone who knows how to cheer themselves up, uplift their own spirits. This is someone that who has been on this solitude hermit journey for a while. This is someone that is pretty fun. They don't. I'm hearing that they don't like to party so much. They like to do things that are uh kind of like aiming for the long haul. So this is someone that is, I feel like this is someone that does have a little bit of attachment issues. That's a lot of information that spirit is giving me. In a sense that they do want to keep it generic, but this is someone that they would sum it up as moving from an avoidant attachment style to a securer one. So this is someone who has struggled with getting closer to people, and they come off as pretty nonchalant, but this is someone who internally still wants, like, they recognize their need for emotional companionship. This is someone that is growing into that phase of their life where they've done a good amount of, like, I'm hearing heaps, that's the word I'm getting. Like, they've done a lot of shadow work on themselves, and this person could be fairly psychic as well. If they're not, they have visited a psychic or they're into something like that. Now, that doesn't have to be the case for everyone, but this is giving me strong masculine energy as well. It doesn't have to be. It could be that they're kind of in this phase in their life where they're working towards things. I also hear something about, this person, they've been pretty picky about who they want to be with, and it's also been a way in which they've been rejecting love. So they've kind of picked up on this inside job that they've been doing. Like, they were being very coy to it. They didn't realize it for a really long time that they're the ones who has been kind of like sabotaging, or just, it's not like they're sabotaging, but yeah, that's the correct term that we would use. But it's almost like they were just being a little bit, lazy and coy about it. Like, oh, who's gonna put in the effort, and all sorts of things like that. Does point out to a little bit of avoidant attachment style. Not gonna lie. So the first card that we have is Amit. Yay, spot on. So this is Virgo energy number 9. Number 9 always reminds me of the 9 of Pentacles, a lot of solitude, gardening, watering my own garden and sort of things like that. And even the image over here is very peculiar about that. It's just depicting that. And this is someone that I would tell you that doesn't know how to add into a relationship. They had to go through this process. Of course, everybody has to, and they're telling me that they had to go through this process of really learning. So it's almost like I'm getting this spirit is saying that they're a catch, and they look good. I'm also hearing from somebody that it's kind of like you've manifested this person. I'm getting specifically about the height. Like, if you've been very, picky about somebody's height, that what you like in your type or something, this person is kind of gonna tick that box. I'm also hearing that it will be like, why is this person like not dating anyone? That's what I'm hearing from spirit. Like, you'd question like, why are they single? And it's almost like they're such a gem. And you're gonna try to find flaws in this person, and trust me, you'll find them, but it won't be to the extent where you'd be like, okay, this person is too good to be true in that sense. That's what I'm honestly picking up over here. So let's see, what are we getting about this person. I'm hearing Spanish, Italian, you know, It could be that, or they could just really enjoy, I don't know, man, pasta, pizza, something like that. Yeah, I'm hearing a pretty good looking person coming towards you. This person keeps it to themselves. They don't like, I don't see this person being very social, because of course there's the hermit here. And they could be quite the introvert. Ambivert is what I'm hearing, not extroverted. I'm here for somebody. This person will tick the boxes. That doesn't have to mean that you'll always end up with that person. I know that we always want that, like, but it's it's like I can't comment on that. For a general reading, who is coming towards pile number 2? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. I heard the word ego sublimation. I'm getting the word woke. Three of Wands in reverse. This was in the exact position in pile number 1. This person could struggle with poor self-esteem. They're still working on it. And there's something related with the father figure. Maybe they don't have a good relationship, or they've been through some I'm hearing trauma response. This person is actually very, very sensitive, and you're going to find that out about them. And I think this is one of those things that you will be like, they overthink, they take things a little bit too personally, too hard. It's because, they have a soft heart. They're not someone that, even if they used to be a bit rowdy, I would say, lack for a better word, they used to be a little bit stern. It's like, I would say that, people pretend to be like stoic. It's like they kind of adopt it. But each and one of us, we feel things deeply. It's just kind of like limited to the fact how much we show. So this is someone who won't be afraid to express their emotions, and honestly it really depends on how you see this, because someone expressing how things hurt them or bother them, or what are their pet peeves or quirks, something like that, I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. Yeah, it depends to the extremity they take it to, but I see this person being quite expressive about their dislikes and likes. Maybe they're quite stern about boundaries and what they expect in a relationship. That's why maybe it's orthodox, because maybe they, want a relationship, and I'm hearing like this person is not someone that can do situationships and hookups. So that's one thing that they know about themselves, and they choose to keep themselves alone if they're not getting the real deal, or if they're not feeling secure enough in a relationship. That's what I'm picking up. So there's a sense of like a healthy femininity coming from them. Even if they're a man, this is someone that will let you know how they're really feeling about things, and how they're moving along with you. That's what I'm picking up over here. The Nine of Swords, yeah. This is someone that struggles with insecurities. And hey, if you come to my channel, you can always expect me to give you the truth about it. And honestly, I don't really believe in painting just a good picture. This is a part of life. All of us go through this. Heck, if you would ask me, I would also be like this. Like, we all overthink. We all are scared if we're going to get our heart broken or not. And I feel like this is someone that will be openly communicative with you, that hey, you know what, I come from this and this kind of a background. And I think that I'm getting the words overly emotional. You might perceive them to be overly emotional if you're especially not okay with the type of what's the word, um if you're not okay with somebody being emotionally expressive when you don't allow yourself to do that, that's what I'm gonna just leave it at. Okay, so we have the card of second chakra. Didn't I say that this, this person struggles with a little bit of self-esteem? And when I was shuffling, I was feeling a little bit of pain in my stomach, which kind of really tells me with this sacral energy, it's almost giving, for a few of you, I'm feeling like you might watch pile number one. There might be resemblance with it. Or maybe there would be two people coming towards you. I'm not really sure. There's a vast majority of people that are going to be watching the reading. So if something doesn't resonate or you just don't want it for yourself, you can just not claim it. Okay. So, this is the energy of sacral chakra, helps us navigate our lives through emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. So this is someone that, I would say that they wouldn't want to, the first thing that I'm getting is they wouldn't want to overly sexualize the relationship. They would want to, this is a very emotionally expressive person. I'm going to tell you one thing about this person. They're going to tell you exactly how they feel. They're going to tell you what are their aims, how they see this moving, or what they want in a relationship. They're going to talk about values, core beliefs, and I feel like a little bit of it is going to be seeing, how I feel like this person is going to test you a teeny tiny bit. Okay, they're going to test you as to how much you can handle them, quote unquote. Maybe they've been made felt. They're reminding me of that quote that if I'm too much for you, go find less. So this is that person, they have this kind of an energy where I feel like with the Six of Wands again, the self-esteem, and the Nine of Swords and the Three of Wands in reverse. This is Three of Wands in reverse is like, I don't want to have disappointment. So I'm just going to place myself out there the way I am. So this person kind of has this approach that I'm just going to show you how I really am before we develop something, and then later on you start telling me you've changed or you're too emotional or things like that. This person doesn't want to hear all sorts of things like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is someone that is pretty emotional in this sense that they would be like, I feel like this person's shadow attribute is kind of a little bit like, okay, can you handle me? That's the vibe that I'm honestly getting over here. And they're a little bit ruthless about it. So let's see what else. I'm getting a very interesting question is like, how are you going to perceive this person? So let's find out, how are you going to feel about this situation? Because maybe it's important for you to know, of course, nothing, randomly pops up. So we have participation in reverse. Okay, very interesting. I'm going to have to clarify this exactly what it means. We have sharing in reverse as well. I don't think you would be very open to this person at first, but it's not in the sense what I see you rejecting them. I don't think that you would be shutting them out. I don't really think that. I feel like this person is going to show you a part of you that you've been negligent towards. That's what I'm really feeling. I also hear that this situation is what you will make of it. This person will be an opportunity for you to have a real relationship with someone, and it will be completely dependent on what choices the both of you make about this situation. Worth waiting for. So I feel like this person will, express your love. You're going to feel a connection to this person. I'm really feeling that, because I don't see you kind of like, shushing them or being disrespectful in the sense. I do feel that internally you might get the ick, and that is because of your own emotional unavailability. Again, I'm just being honest about this. There will be a little bit of part of you that will be like, turned off by the fact that they're so emotional in front of you, and maybe you're not acquainted with somebody up front, like at first go being that honest about how they feel. Maybe you're very used to people playing mind games and just avoiding being vulnerable, and this person would be a kind of twisted breath of fresh air for you. It would be something that repels you but also calls you in. So this is something that I feel like, there's a reason I hear for you, that there's a reason why this is happening. There's a reason why I am framing words in a specific way that really um, kind of makes you understand things when and if this happens in your life. And I also feel like at first go you're not gonna wanna completely dive into it, because it's gonna creep you out a little bit, to be very, very honest. That's how I feel. um a little more about this person, a little more about this person. I do feel like you would be very attracted to this person with the second chakra. We have translucence, love the darkness. I'm telling you, there's a purpose. This person is going to mirror something back to you. You won't be able to ignore that. Fire gun. So this is becoming a loving mirror. I told you. Something that you're going to judge in this person. See, there's a greater cause for everything, right? Greater purpose for everything. And that's what I see over here. Again, what you make of this situation will be completely dependent on the both of you and what you choose to do with the opportunity that's presented in front of you, whether you want to make something real of it or not. But in terms of who's coming towards you, is someone that will make you reflect on the emotionally unavailable aspect of you. And it's not in the sense to make you feel bad about it. It's just in the sense that universe wants you to make more space for yourself. So whoever this person is, they're gonna kind of gonna be like a lightning bulb. Oh, I see what I did there. And like a bulb is almost like something that I relate with a switch going off in your head, like an epiphany. Like you're gonna see this person and realize something. Like maybe if you think that you're pretty available or you're not closed off to love, but when this person comes around, and I'm not saying that they're gonna be perfect, but they're gonna be, I'm hearing the word spitting image of something inside you that you judge. So it's maybe like you think that being vulnerable is icky and nobody is vulnerable and we don't do things this way. Like who does that in this, age and time? And it's almost like it's going to make you realize that there's a part of you that is, a little bit, judgmental of your own emotional body. That's what it's going to open you up to. Okay. So I'm going to pull out one last card and see what it is. We have comparison. I feel like something about this connection might be more based off your attraction towards them physically. And I think that they're going to be pretty good looking. It's almost like it won't be exactly in the package that you've wanted, but it's going to be good enough to make you want to stay. It's kind of like, a tricky situation by the universe. That's what I'm really hearing. I want to pull out another card, see what this comparison is exactly about. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Because of this person, you're gonna want to go back to something that's familiar. So you might start thinking of an ex, you might start thinking of people that were more unavailable. And I feel like pile number two, let this reading be a mark more than anything for the fact that you probably asked for a more loving relationship, and this is the procedure through which the universe is answering you that, hey, you gotta unlock that part of you that can match up to a person that is actually open to love. I really feel like this is what it is. So you're gonna want to go back to, like, it's gonna bring back, it's not just about the change. It's not that you're not brave enough to do that, but comfort, is a poison. And it's almost like you're going to feel like, I want to go back to the person or my ex, it was easier being with them. Because when you will meet this person, maybe it's, it could also be in the sense, like, now I'm just taking guesses. So whatever it is, it could just be that maybe you choose people that are not available because you always have the upper hand. You can call them out on their bullshit, but you feel like when you are with someone that is available and that's compatible with you on your level, especially intellectually and through maybe emotional intelligence, it almost like calls you out. So you're scared of showing your darkness to another person because you still haven't accepted that completely. And I'm not saying that you're not doing the work. I can completely understand how these things, tend to take a toll on you. So it's almost like spirit wants you to be okay and understand that people can love you for who you are, light and dark. You don't have to have people around that just cherry pick traits of you that they like and reject the rest. So if that has been happening, it could be that you've also been cherry picking traits of yourself or parts of yourself. That's simply what I see over here. So I'm hearing, let this reading be a mark that you asked for it and you're on your way to getting it. Okay, so pile number 2, this was an amazing reading. I loved how spirit concluded your reading by the end of it. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Laguna Agate, this is going to be your reading. So the first card that we have for you is the Tower energy. This is Scorpio. Number 16 reduces to 7. Something that was very divinely guided over here. I feel like this could be someone that is from your past. And I feel like this was someone that could have abandoned you. This could have been someone that left you. This could have been someone with whom things did not work out. And this was something that I'm hearing fully fledged. Like, if you were pretty involved with this person. That's what I'm really hearing over here. And you were very angry, or this person was very angry at the time this separation happened. Excuse me. Somebody blocked someone, or somebody didn't get to say what they really wanted to say. For Filthy, this could also be a friend. But this is definitely someone I'm hearing unfinished symphony, somebody that things were left in the middle. It didn't come to a conclusion, and you were pretty involved with this person. That's what I'm really picking up over here. It was not something with someone that we're seeing where it goes. This was a committed relationship or something on, along those lines. Playfulness. Somebody was not taking this situation as seriously as the other person wanted them to. Awareness. And a lot of things have come to light with the lovers. This is a spiritual connection or a soul contract, is what I'm hearing over here with awareness. Number 7. This is again number 6. So 6 and 7. There's definitely a progression happening over here. We have the card of Beyond Illusion in reverse. I really do feel like both of you on your own separate ends have realized something about this situation, what had happened, what went down, and almost like at the point this was happening, there was major projection, like, no, you're the one to be blamed, no, you're the one, like fingers being pointed. And I think however long it has taken, whether it's a short amount of time for you or it's a long amount of, like a long period, it's almost like it's something that is coming to conclusion. A full frontal view is what I'm hearing about what had happened, because at first spirit knew that the both of you, if you would be around, you would kind of um it would become more tumultuous. This would not settle down. It's like time was required, and because the both of you were so attached to each other, there were fears of abandonment being triggered. It's like the both of you wouldn't organically take that time apart. The universe kind of had to separate the both of you away from each other, is what I am picking up. So whoever this person is, yes, you've had an unfinished unfinished symphony with them, like you had unfinished business with this person. It was abrupt. one person did not get to say what they really wanted to say. It could be both of you, but I'm hearing that the one that left didn't get to say what they really wanted to say. You deserve love in reverse. Whoever this person was, actually both of you, you've tried to release each other, release your ex, and then we have worth waiting for. It's almost like both of you were in this place in your life where you knew that you wanted each other, but you just couldn't. How do I place this? Spirit, please help me. Just wouldn't like, y- your core beliefs really got the best of both of you. You might want to blame, and I feel like crying suddenly because these emotions are very, very deep. And I can understand it can be uncomfortable to hear this about yourself, but both of you at the end of the day wanted to be with each other. I'm hearing end up with each other. The love is very deep over here. But it's also in the sense like, hey, it's like I'm constantly trying to find ways to prove myself that I don't deserve love. So even if this person, this person is, and if they were mistreating you or they didn't know how to give you the love you deserve or wanted for yourself, and you kept on putting up with it, is also because it takes two to tango, and you can't ignore that. If somebody was mistreating you, and if it kept on happening, it means you were allowing that as well. So this is not just, it's not easy. You just can't, like, I feel a little hesitant because I don't want to hurt anyone's sentiments, because I don't know what's your personal story, but on a generic level, I am getting this energy that if you kept on allowing this person, it's also this sense, where you were enabling them, you were enabling their behavior, and you couldn't set boundaries, because you were scared to lose them, and you saw them in a way in which they don't see themselves, and vice versa is what I'm hearing. It's almost like this person as well, with someone that has over time realized that they have mistreated you with the tower. It's like an epiphany for the both of you. You've realized that we have deeper feelings, and this person especially, I would say that they also recognize that they have really deep feelings for you. And yeah, see, I split the deck and I see, oh, maturity was there. It went away. Okay, anyways, I saw maturity, and well, yeah, they couldn't, they simply realized that the way they have mistreated you is not okay, and it's kind of because of the way they view themselves. Okay. So I would say that this is someone who wants to come back in your life. Okay. We have the outsider and isolation. So I feel like this is someone who couldn't see your value, your worth before, wants to come back because there's some sort of angelic support and ego sublimation that has taken place. The politics card, oh, I really don't like this card, but with guidance, the angelic support, it's almost like where the both of you were kind of projecting some sort of really selfish traits, is what I am picking up. No, you have to do this for me. And there was a lot of misunderstanding. Like, even if you were mistreated, now this is something that if it doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to take it, okay? But for somebody, I'm hearing that you kept on kind of like uh, mentally tormenting this person for mistreating you, and the kind of way that you were communicating with this person was actually the kind of difficulty you were having in letting them go. So it's almost like you were having these strong emotions towards yourself as to why I can't let them go, but because you couldn't let them go, you kept on like you kept on beating them up. That's what I'm hearing. So it's almost like you also could not recognize what you're doing, and in a sense where you wanted to blame this person for mistreating you, and I think that this can again be a hard pill to swallow, because it's easier for me to, beat this person up for their behavior. But what I feel would really help you is more for you to recognize where you were lacking in allowing another person to mistreat you, because you have this belief inside that I don't deserve any better. So that is what was really going on in a subconscious level, whether you like to accept that about yourself or not. Okay, so let's see, um what is this person want, or what is coming up for you next. Oh yeah, we have passion. They miss you, is what I'm hearing. Wedding. It's like their feelings have grown. I'm hearing absence makes the heart grow the fuck up. That's what I'm really hearing, honestly. I'm gonna clear this because I want to see where is this person's head at. Um, Despite what we just understood about your dynamic, especially I feel like this situation, pile number 3, take it or leave it, is more about your relationship with yourself. Um, I'm hearing that quote that the only realization I needed to have was that I had an unhealthy relationship with myself, and every other relationship in my life was just a reflection of that. So I'm hearing, let that sink in. Because you can kind of hate me for calling you out, but this is what you actually need, somebody to tell you where you're bullshitting yourself. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse for this person's feelings, the Four of Pentacles. This is an insecure person. This person is also very stingy with their money. That's one thing I'm hearing. Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. It's a very strong message that I don't think you can trust this person around you. Mhm. Yeah, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Temperance, Sagittarius, Eight of Cups, the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, very, very interesting. Piscean energy. We have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like, this is someone that does want to come in. This is someone who will approach you. I'm hearing by hook or crook. The only thing, and I'm going to read it as it is, okay? It would be completely dependent on what you do, what your discernment tells you to do, and how you see this how you see the situation based off your own personal journey and interaction with them. But the way I see it, how this person feels towards you is with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, Temperance, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. The first thing that I see is that they want to walk away from this flighty energy. It's almost like I'm getting someone who wants to secure their place in your life. I also feel like they see you sneaking away. Now, I don't know pile number 3. If you suspect this person has narcissistic tendencies, because I don't loosely claim that in my readings at all. And I'm not a professional either. Through tarot cards, I can't really tell that, anyways. But I am picking up on this undertone that this person actually wants to kind of like separate you from other people. If you've been seeing other people, it's almost like a little bit of, territorial energy, being a little possessive, and they see you sneaking away, almost like maybe you don't upfront, like you're not upfront about the fact that you're walking away or you were doing that. Um, I also feel like, this person is very manipulative. And I think that maybe this time around, this person is not going to use a very sexual approach towards you. This person is rather going to use ways in which they're going to be quite strategic. Um, about how they approach you, and how it's like they want to rebuild this image because they've probably lost your trust before, and they want to kind of like, rebuild this image with you about, well, that how, they just want to redeem themselves, and they're kind of scared of the fact that, they've revealed their face in front of you. The kind of words that I'm getting from spirit do kind of sound like this person has, narcissistic tendencies, or they're pretty selfish. Now that could just mean that, this person, on the other hand, is very very wounded, and they don't know the difference, or just like they're not considerate about how it's going to affect the other person. Even if this person recognizes that you deserve way better than they can give, it's almost like they kind of really, it gives them an ego boost, um knowing that they've got you. Yeah, I'm sorry, pile number 3, you're in such a sticky situation. I also feel guided to share that if you find yourself often in dynamics where there's a narcissistic and empath, it's almost like there's a similar wound and there are two sides of a coin. And often, it's not something that you can't heal. Like narcissistic tendencies, to be diagnosed by MPD is a completely different thing. But for someone to actually be involved in such a situation over and over is to recognize that you have the same wound, it's just manifesting in different forms. So maybe you're the empath, I'm guessing, and you attract narcissistic personalities towards you. It's because of that loneliness wound, which you will have to heal, so that you don't fall prey to these games. Because till the time you don't find the courage to heal from what had happened to you in your childhood, because you're trying to recreate and save another narcissistic person that resembles your parent, that will not help you. You kind of recreate trauma bonds with those people, because you're like, okay, I can save them, and if I do, then that means that I am worthy of love, and if they change for me, this will just mean that I was worthy all along. You're kind of not in love with the person that is in front of you, because I feel like you would have a love and hate relationship with them, and you kind of just want them to love you so that it proves something in your childhood. It rectifies, I'd rather use the word, yes, thank you spirit, it rectifies this perception, or you recreate this dynamic, or you've attracted this person that recreates a dynamic from your childhood where it resembles a specific person, so that if you somehow manage to change them, it'll just mean that I am worthy. So this goes way deeper than what you are realizing, or maybe you are aware of it and you just need a reminder. But I think that this is a very sticky situation where no matter how much this person tries to pretend to be as spiritual or as woke as you, or as empathetic or compassionate as you, it's a facade. They kind of mimic you back. They kind of take traits from you and reflect them back to you, so that you feel like, wow, they have changed. So I just feel the need to say that don't fall for these games, especially if someone is cheating on you. That's what I'm hearing. If someone is abusing you, if someone is physically abusing you, if someone is mentally threatening you, if someone is acting territorial, if someone is controlling you in a manner that feels like they're very insecure, best believe they are very insecure. And if you feel like, oh, their controlling behavior or the defensive behavior just means that they love me, you're just trying to justify something you've experienced in your childhood. Love should not have to be a mix of pain, and pain so often. You're just experiencing the abuse that was that you experienced in your childhood. That's what I'm feeling for you, pile number 3. It's possible you're recreating something that has happened in your childhood. And again, I really empathize with you. I know that you don't want to purposely do this. I know that you don't want to purposely hurt yourself, but it's important for you to open your eyes to what you feel, because no matter how strong the wound may be in you, or how much it hurts, it can never really camouflage that voice inside you that is still whispering you and telling you this seems wrong. This is not safe. There's something wrong about this person. I'm also hearing for a few of you, your friends have been warning you about this person, that they're very manipulative. You should really listen to that. Your person could be the type that tells you not to listen to your friends because you have bad blood in your relationship. Your person has done things. They promise you that they'll change, they'll do this, yada, yada, yada. Um, but I'm hearing this person just tries to override, or even sometimes to the extent of trying to brainwash you. What does pile number 3 need to know about this person? The possibility in reverse. Stop mapping out the possibilities of this person changing. You're gonna drive yourself insane and it's gonna deplete. It's like this person kind of works like a band-aid or an escape from what hurts inside you. They're like a distraction for what you want to heal, you desire to become. And it's almost like you do have that ambition, you do have that drive to become a better person, but it's almost like in this sense where hmm, you're just scared of looking inside, you're scared of facing the pain, which is also understandable. We have women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. So I don't know why do I get this message strongly that your friends or people around you or your confidant has been advising you to step away from this person. If you require people to support you more, you should open up about what you're going through, because maybe it brings shame in you that you've endured so much, you've been mistreated, but you need someone to tell you that this is not okay. Like I am telling you this, anything. I don't even need to know that. I don't even need to know the personal details of this situation. Just the fact that you probably were attracted to this reading on an energetic level, it means spirit is trying to warn you or open your eyes about something or someone in your life that is not good for you, that is taking advantage of you, and you're kind of using this to escape your own pain, something that stems from your own childhood, something that stems from the pain you have received from your own parents or your family. That's what I'm hearing over here. Okay? So, pile number 3, I'm gonna leave your reading here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 4. Last but not the least. So, this is your reading if you chose the pink tumble. So I'm hearing the words background. I don't know if you know this person or they're from the past. But what I'm being told, this is someone that's pretty artistic. This is someone that I'm seeing a lot of water and river rushing in. So this could be someone that has been wanting to confess their feelings for you for a really long time. This could be someone that has been a secret admirer, or just someone that has had their eyes on you for a while, wants to shoot their shot, is also what I'm hearing. There's something about birthdays. I don't know if birthdays are prominent, or your birthdays are on the same date, or it could be that they're an Aquarius. That's what I'm picking up. March could be significant as well, and September, October, yeah. March, September, October, that could be you or this person's birthday. And I'm hearing from spirit that you're not very oblivious. For a few of you, you are aware that this person has feelings for you. This is someone that has been platonic. This is someone that has not ever really let you know that they feel for you. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. This is someone that has never, I'm hearing like they had they never really had the courage to express this to you. that they're kind of like in love with you. It's not infatuation. They have passion. They were also, I feel like this person was getting their act right before they approach you. I was about to say approached you, so this could have been someone that maybe recently has done that as well. Wedding, this person takes you very seriously and let your friends help you because they see the kind of support that you have around express your love. And I feel like something about this is almost like they see the kind of relationships you've had or you have, and there's this I don't think presumptuous energy, excuse me. There's also this kind of anticipation of the worst, so there's a lot of feelings over here. We have the moon, so this is Cancerian energy. There's someone that has also cried over you, someone who has felt kind of blocked off. I'm hearing a chokehold, like you've had this chokehold on them. They've not been able to think about anybody else. This could have been also been an encounter. Like, see, now this is a generic reading. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. But if it floats your boat, then it's, very well and fine with me. But with number 18, this is 9. So this is someone who is close to closing out this cycle of they have this belief system that they will get rejected, or they anticipate the worst out of situations, and pretty much all sorts of things like that. It's like they genuinely want something pretty serious, and they also know that if they take a bad approach towards you, a sleazy approach towards you, you're not going to, pay them any attention. So they've analyzed, they've also kind of like observed you. This person is hyper vigilant, so they've kind of maybe studied you online, offline, if you're around them. Who is this person? Okay, wait, I need to take another deck. We had passion in wedding, right? Allow your heart to sing. Allow your heart and soul to sing with the joy. The outsider, someone who doesn't want to just be your friend anymore. That's what I'm hearing. This person wants to come in with a strong offer. Ripeness, because they've done the work. Something about it is very destined. With the guilt, it's like, I don't know if they have let you go before integration and then we have nothingness. Yes, this person had to go through a karmic cycle. Number 8 again is very karmic. Number 5 is all about change. And 9, again, we have twice 9. So this is about individual. It was their individual karma to watch you with someone else, or to watch you leave, or to kind of just anticipate the loss of you. This person has sat on the sidelines for a really long time. This person has just been sitting, hoping, and they were pretty passive about this before. But I'm hearing say no more. So I don't know, like there's a fire lit up under their bummy. They kind of want to rush in. Healing family issues. This passiveness, this rejection wound came from their childhood. They had to do some inner child healing, engagement, and chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction over here. They're feeling the pull towards you right now. I'm hearing you look good. We have Fool, so they're giving me the shadow attribute of this. Using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. Someone that ran away from their feelings for you. With the moon, this person could have tried to be with other people. TMI, I really feel like this kept on coming in my head. They could have been sexual with someone else and they kind of thought of you. That's also what I'm picking up. And if so far this somewhat resonates, it's almost like someone that probably you could have been involved before, but never really told you how they feel about you, wants to come back in. And it could also be a platonic friend that has never really told you, how they feel about you. That's what I'm picking up over here. So it's almost like with the Fool, it's like they were in denial of this, and they didn't realize until they kept on feeling for you, like they were reminded of you, and they kind of realized like, oh, why am I thinking of this person? Like this could have been someone that doesn't really like to commit that often, or just doesn't, it's, I'm not getting like a commitment phobe ish thingy. I just feel like this is someone that likes to be comfortable with their freedom. It's easier, and in relationships you have to take that gamble, and this person was not feeling brave enough, so they watched you from the sidelines. But I keep hearing, say no more, I will do this no more, like they don't want to kind of like, how do we put this, they don't want to sabotage this for themselves, they don't want to watch themselves hurt, is also what I'm hearing. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. They've tried to move on from you. They've tried to forget you, uh, through other people, the Temperance, but they were reminded of you. This person feels a soul connection with you. Two of Wands. I also feel like they didn't realize that they used to feel like they're underneath you in some shape or form. You were on a pedestal. And this was mainly because um, it's not that they're less worthy of love than you, it's just the way they felt about themselves, so they really had to do some healing, inner reflection. So we have Four of Wands. This, oh my god, this person wants to date you so bad. The Six of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse. They're gonna come to you, Hermit. See, this is like one, two, three. Yeah, there's three major arcanas. I don't think I've received as many in previous piles, so this is pretty major considering whatever, okay? Seven of Wands with the Artist. This is the energy of someone who wants to pave their own path. This is someone who's thinking about their own ways into how this they can make this into reality. I also feel like because of the relative distance between the both of you, this person partakes in a good amount of fantasy and could be a little bit obsessive, simply because distance creates obsession. So if they were actually that close to you emotionally, it wouldn't create that many fantasies. So I feel like you guys are not that close to each other right now. There, of course, I feel like this would amount to them missing you with the Hermit. It's like this person has kept themselves, I'm hearing the word celibate, or this could just be in the sense that maybe they don't enjoy it anymore. That's what I'm hearing. They don't enjoy the singlehood anymore. So it's almost like the universe gave them what they wanted. They wanted to run away from their feelings and everything. They reached a saturation point with their old life. Eight of Cups in reverse. They didn't want to leave it because they were attached to it, not because they wanted to do that, not because that was something that they ultimately wanted to be like, oh, I want to be single forever, I don't want to experience no love. That's not what they wanted, really, okay? But it's like their mind played a number on them because their attachment issues were activated over here. So they see you as the most, I'm hearing supple. Like they see you as the best of best, one of one is what I'm hearing. This person has grown very fond of you. I feel like I could just flatter you because right now they're seeing you with the lens of rosy-eyed glasses. I'm going to be very real, and because of that this person has put you on a pedestal. I don't really support putting somebody on a pedestal because you kind of categorize them as being a little perfect, and you forget to see that that person also has flaws. But I feel like because this is initial and this person has not really experienced what it would feel like to be in a relationship with you, they kind of think of you a lot in that manner. um it's kind of like I'm hearing it's a breather for them to really want to love someone for their imperfections. I really feel like this person might have cried for you. You don't even know that you're actually someone's love. I'm hearing their infinity crush. I don't know what that means, but it's like maybe they've had a crush on you for a really long time, the Seven of Wands, but they've been so um they've been so guarded about these feelings of them, of their feelings for you, that it's almost like kind of mind baffling, because this person is someone who was very scared of the fact that if somebody tells them that they can't have you, if they share it with somebody else. We have Virgo, Cancer, and Sagittarius, right? So it's almost like in this sense where this person with the Mercury again, a lot of overthinking, a lot of just not wanting to communicate despite how they feel, because I think that this person is not told other people around them as well. That's one possibility I'm picking up, because of the fact that they're scared if somebody tells them, oh, you can't have this person, they're too good for you. Or if somebody, it's like it would really, like, their ego was very fragile when it came to you. And I'm hearing from spirit generally as well. So this person would just crumble if, their heart would crumble. If I also feel like it's almost like, they've never really tried, so they're kind of thinking like, at least has to kind of, like, mess around and find out a little bit about this. Like, I kind of have to take a leap of faith and at least figure out if that person, or what will it be. It's almost like a little bit of level-headedness, where they're like, okay, they're kind of waking up and like, okay, at least I need to try out, at least I need to like let them know. And that is this anticipation, because the whole barrier is put you on a pedestal, and now they're just expecting rejection, because they already, when you put somebody on a pedestal, it automatically means you're beneath them, right? So that's why they anticipated the rejection. I don't think that they do this when they're going for a quote unquote sexual conquest. But I think that, because they already feel unworthy, it's like, you automatically go on a pedestal if they have romantic feelings for you. Awareness, this person is waking up to the truth of it. And they also, I feel like past life, and I was just about to say, they feel like something like a connection to you. With suppression, you're helping this person actually release certain things, and you've awoke, is that the word, awoken this person to the truth of themselves. With the suppression, this person is closing out a cycle conditioning. I told you this reading was as easy as ABCD, because this is all about just someone who could not approach you, will be coming towards you, wants to tell you. I don't think there's a full-fledged, romantic confession coming your way, but I think that this person is going to test the waters. They're going to want to try to let you know a little bit here and there, and just see. I feel like it's probably going to start off by getting to know weasel back back into your life if they're not around, and just try to get to know if you're single right now or not. I don't think you will get a full-blown love confession. This person's initials could be A or I and G and T and L. A, I, G, T, and L. Yeah, some of these initials, it could be that, so that you can figure it out. Number 47 is really important over here, so that could be somebody's birth year or age as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I am picking up for this person. I'm being called back to this fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. It's almost like this person's internal compass is changing, where they used to laugh at other people that used to fall in love or something like that. Like, they thought that they're too good and they will never really catch feelings for someone, because they probably, like, this seems like someone that is like, I'm getting, does the damage control, takes preventive measures not to get close to people, and they're experiencing a soul connection with you. That's what I picked up in the beginning. So it's kind of like inevitable. I'm hearing it's just about time they will be approaching you. It could be within 9 weeks, 9 months, or again the 9th month, which is the September. All right, so pile number 4, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comments section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye.